This is Mackenzie Guy with the Milligan Stampede. This week on the Campus Conversation, we talked politics. The panel speakers were political science professor Dr. Amy Edmonds, Pastor Ben Cachiaras, Democrat Dan Weeks, and Republican Jeff Anderson.
Some of us are old enough, including me, to remember 1968 when it was said that America was coming apart at the seams, and probably the years closest to 1968 since 1968, maybe 2020, in terms of just a feeling that, are we as America and as Americans, are we coming apart at the seams?
In a society that has worked very diligently to remove a sense of transcendent, any sort of shared standards, any sort of moral absolute, or at least shared agreement for where we might draw upon the transcendent together, what that leaves is only two things: the individual as the locus of all authority and moral standard, or the state. And so I think in that environment, can we really be shocked that we are finding, why would we not be hyenas?
Stepping back from it often, observing our Sabbath, where we just shut off the internet and our phones and computers for 24 hours each week. That's always a blessing to get perspective. But recognizing all of it as an attempt to recognize that there's a much bigger story, that it actually isn't about me as much as I want it to be about me some of the time.
I just think that, Ben was talking a lot about our mission, and I think the most fundamental Christian mission is to demonstrate love. And a really fundamental part of that love is what Jeff just talked about humility. And it turns out that humility is also good for getting things done in politics.
Absolutely.
But another part of what love means is justice. And we are exhorted over and over again to pursue justice. But the thing is that if you don't know where injustice is, a good place to start is to get close to suffering.
This is Mackenzie Guy with the Milligan Stampede.